y'all, this is Veronica. I know I've been gone for like 7, 8 months, a long time, almost a year, but that's fine. Life happens. So 2019 is January 1st. New Year's Eve was yesterday. I went to a vision board party last weekend. It was really good. I've actually been to two vision board parties so far. I guess in 2018, which I had never been before, and it really got me excited about planning 2019 out, my goals. Not to say that you have to wait for a year or a day to do anything, because you don't have to. You should really just do what you want to do. But 2019, new year, new you, I guess. But you really should be every day making an effort to be your best self. But anyway, I went to this vision board party. I got really inspired. I got really motivated, and I just wanted to share just some quick things with you about vision boards, being intentional about your goals, and setting goals and actually achieving those goals. So here's the thing: got to be, and I've learned, you have to be intentional about what you're doing. You have to make an actual plan. On my vision board, I had different sections. So sections about travel, sections about my marriage, my husband, section about finances, saving. Most important section is about business. So I've been really passionate and inspired about starting a wedding invitation stationery business. Not necessarily just wedding invitations, but birthday invitations, save the dates, whatever, any type of invitations. I've been talking about this for the past 3 years of my life, haven't done anything with it. So on my vision board, I actually made, and I can actually show you my vision board now. At the party we went to, literally it was just a fold up manila folder, accordion style. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. It doesn't have to be something expensive. You can get a piece of paper, magazine, scissors, and glue. And on my vision board for my business, I actually made or wrote out an actual plan that I want to do to accomplish. So what I did was, for the month of January, I'm going to do 5 mock or example invitations. I'm going to pick a name of the business, post it on social media, and then my goal is to have one set of invitations sold by May 2019, which is very far off. But you see, for me, I have to actually write it out. I need to actually make a plan. I need to be actually intentional about what I'm doing, which has been the issue the past 3 years. I have not been intentional about anything. And actually, at the vision board party I was at this weekend, there was a life coach, and she explained that a lot of people tell her what you're putting on your vision board, those things are actually happening, and that scared some people, which it really shouldn't scare you, but I kind of get that too. It is kind of scary to move into new things. So for me, for last year, I didn't actually have an actual vision board, but in my head or in my journal, I wrote out some goals. So goals for me last year was for my husband and I to get a house, which we've done. That was on my list of things or intentions that I had for that year. Another thing was to become a nurse case manager, transfer out of the hospital for nursing, and also I had done triage nursing for a year, which I just didn't care for. And now I'm a case manager as a nurse working with workers' compensation insurance. So that happened. Also, other goal, I had just recently moved to Charlotte, so I wanted to make a few friends, meet some people, get more involved with church, and I've also done that. So when you're being intentional about what you're doing, it's actually going to happen. It can be nerve-wracking, it can be scary, but you just need to go with it. So for me, most importantly, is I want to get this invitation stationery business started. The worst that can happen from it, I was just telling my friend, is I can possibly make more income, which isn't a negative thing, which is actually very helpful. And another thing, you can't let I was just reading some quote in a book somewhere on a magazine. You can't let your 9 to 5 deter you from your dreams, or you can't let your 9 to 5 job be the reason why you're not pursuing your passions or doing what you want to do or getting what you want out of life. I'm not knocking 9 to 5 jobs. People have bills. You got to pay your bills. I get it. I have it's not really 9 to 5, but I have a traditional job as a nurse that I have to do. But don't let that be the reason you're not pursuing your passions. Don't let that be the reason you're not doing what you want to do. Don't let another job be an excuse for not realizing your fullest potential, because it's I know getting in the process of it, doing what you want to do, that can be difficult, but it's not that hard to actually sit down, make a plan, write it out, do it. Um, and I just think that a lot of us, me especially, can benefit from that. Writing a plan out, having an idea, a time range, just getting it done. And ever since I left that vision board party, I've actually done up 6 example invitations. My husband and I are starting to work on business cards, things like that. So you really just have to put yourself in the mind space of being positive. You have to put your mind space in the mind instead of doing the hard work, doing the work, doing the hard work, just doing what you need to do. If you want to sell an item, sell a service, sell something, do it. Find your niche. And I mean, again, the worst thing that can happen is you make a secondary income from it, and that's not actually the worst thing. So, just want to run that by you quickly. With your vision boards, being intentional, setting your goals. Again, at the vision board party I went to, we made it on an accordion style manila folder. Mine for travel. My husband and I want to go to Paris by the end of the year. We're going to take a trip in Los Angeles, our anniversary trip. And then health, losing 20 pounds. I've already lost about 15 so far, but I want to lose 20 more. And even with that, I actually have a trainer that I'm investing in. To do these things, you have to invest in yourself. Not to say that you can't work out from home, you can run outside, you can join a $10 gym, what have you. But for me personally, I need somebody telling me what exercises to do, how much I need to eat, proteins, things like that. So that's what I'm doing, and to invest in myself in the long run, which is going to be beneficial. And also love, for my marriage, just growing our friendship. It'll be our 3-year anniversary in April. And again, I've already talked about the hobbies and business. And on your vision board, there's nothing wrong with writing on it. Like, I know I see a lot of people with magazine cutouts and sayings and stickers, but you can write your plan or whatever you want to do on the actual board. That's what I did. Like, it doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't need to be fancy. And then on the back of it, finances, which I actually haven't filled in completely. But of course, everybody's constant goal is saving. Me and my husband have a certain savings goal we want to get to this year. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. And then the affirmation at the vision board party, she had money flows into my life in abundance. So I put that on there as well. Even as far as tithes at my church, I want to be more intentional about that, making sure I'm doing that as I'm getting paid. So again, these are just some quick little things, quick little tips, just something I was thinking about, and but also to just be more accountable to myself, because I think too that sometimes you need accountability with things as well. So alrighty, y'all, so much for watching. Oh, my shirt, it says 1 cup Beyonce, 3 ounce Oprah, and a dash of Cardi. I got this from House of Rehab. It's a boutique online. I'll link them down below if anyone's interested in the shirt. I thought it was cute. So okay, y'all have a good start to your new year. Have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.